track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage as they sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going.
Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, state your name, been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pain, stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, Cialis, flawless. Broken whistles longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's in since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, I came in, did it like the Porsches. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10, 10, 10,
Well, here we are. Here's a bit of a bonus clip tonight, or today, I should say. What's happening?
Oh, we're out here to jump in with the You Drive My Supercar with Sean and a couple laps in the Lambo.
Yeah, he's going to take us for a run around the track and out here at Queensland Raceways. There's a track day going on. There's a fair bit happening here, isn't there?
There is.
A lot of different classes out here racing with some sort of practice day. I'm not sure, but we'll go and check that out. We've just pulled up.
Yeah.
So
well, this is sort of, we'll show you guys what their track days are all about. So.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to have a bit of fun. We'll get some in-car footage. the usual, maybe get the GoPro out and see what we can grab.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right, let's
Get to it.
On track, now we going way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along.
Okay, right, there. Okay, got us. Very sure it's going to track. Stop.
So Sean, we're out here with You Drive My Supercar on a track day.
Yes.
You've been out here running around in the Lamborghini, and I thought I'd just maybe find a bit of info about the Lambo because I've been out on the track with you. We're doing 190 or so down the back straight.
Yep.
130 around some of the bends, and that was taking it easy.
Yeah, air conditioning on.
Air conditioning on, that's
it,
right.
Cruising in style as you do.
And it feels pretty smooth, I must admit.
It does. It does. It's actually quite surprising when you look down and you're actually sort of clicking up around the 160, 180 area. Coming from XU1s and Monaros, the 160, 180 area, things start to vibrate and fall off, and you get around the 190 area, you've got the death wobbles kicking in a bit. So it's a very comfortable car at high speed.
It is now, and that's also, we were talking in car about that's why you do with the You Drive My Supercar stuff, that's why you take them out and do a lot of the learnings on track and stuff to learn. Yeah,
definitely. I think having the ability to control the car at high speed is a skill, but when it's very easy and it feels very easy, complacency kicks in, and that's when trouble happens. And we take that and put it on the road, and we're cruising down the road and a little kid comes out, and all of a sudden things are different. So it is important to understand and have the respect that it is so cruisy at a high speed, but you've got to have a lot of respect for it. And that's why we start off at the track and then take them to the road.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, what sort of engine does it run?
It's a V10. So it's back in the day when Lamborghini were playing around with Formula One. Back in 06, so they weren't necessarily branded for Lamborghini. Obviously, they weren't in Formula One, but they supplied a lot of engines to it. So they sort of swapped back from the V12s and the Mercies and stuff like that, and the big Countages, and back all the things we remember as a child. It's a straight V10, very big, very bulky. Bit of a mission to work on. But it produces a nice number.
Yep.
Stats-wise, I think on paper it's around the 370 or 380 kilowatt area.
Right.
We've got an aftermarket exhaust on it and a bit of tuning as well. So, we're probably going to kick it up a little bit higher. But look, we love our stats, but that's not what we're here for. We're not living and dying blind because somebody's got more money than me and probably has one that's faster. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm not going to win that.
Yeah.
So and some of the events we've been to, like GC600 and. You've got some insane cars producing some massive figures. So, I try and, when I can cruise at 190 with the aircon on comfortably, I'm happy with that.
That's pretty good. Now, that's for passenger laps, because we did that. And then there's also proper track events. It's not like the happy laps that I've been out to here before, the brekkie laps. You're full race suit.
Absolutely.
CAM's licensed.
Yeah, for sure. So, safety first before you look at any speed. CAM's license, join a club, pay the fees, get all that stuff done, and then sort of build up to it. And there's some great events on sort of Gold Coast up through Brisbane, and even here there's always events every day. So you can come out and, slowly get better and better and better without a lot of pressure. And then when you get to a point where you're happy to go wheel to wheel, you can certainly do that as well. So, the consequences on those races are a bit higher. So we sort of stick to single timed events.
Yep.
The CAM's race licence and the racer licence that you need for Queensland Raceway opens a lot of doors from a performance perspective. And as we say, fast on the track, slow on the road. It would be nice to have a lot more younger guys out here driving their cars in a controlled environment with their helmet on, understanding what it is, and then just sort of not mucking around Friday afternoons getting booked. So.
And you do not necessarily in this, but you do hill climb events and stuff
as well?
Yeah,
we've got a little Peugeot behind us there. We sort of picked up pretty cheap.
Yep.
It's again, less consequences on that one.
Yeah.
So if I bin that one, the wife's okay.
Yeah.
I've got a tarp at home already bought for it. We do hill climb events and some timed events, those sorts of things. We're probably going to do a bit more Motorcana event next year, and with this one as well. The aim is eventually to sort of put it on the other side of the wall with the GC600 and get it in the GT series. There's not a lot of spec requirement to change on the Gallardo to get it there. It's more aero, brake increases, and from there it's just money to spend to make it to run better and easier and quicker. So a couple of years of it on the road, and then hopefully we'll lightweight it, gut it, and turn it into a beast, and you won't get in it without a helmet on.
Well, look, thanks for taking us out for a run. We appreciate it today.
Yeah.
And we've still got to check out the Infinity. We haven't seen that one yet.
No, that's right. I bring it out. It's a beautiful car, and but when I bring it to the shows, it looks stock standard.
Yeah.
Straight from Tokyo. It's pretty crazy, but it just doesn't stand out compared to some of the very expensive, well-built, customised cars. So, but it's a good training car.
We'll definitely check it out.
It's good to get to work. So.
I bet. Yeah. Excellent, mate. Thanks for taking us again, and
no worries.
Mate, have a great day.
Always good to have you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I put put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage as they sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we going way up. W use as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going.
How good was that?
Mate, bit of fun, wasn't it?
It was. It's just so smooth as well. Like the power, everything feels so smooth. It doesn't even feel like you're going that fast.
Oh, I've been out here on track days, and yeah, it certainly feels like we're going a lot quicker at a lot slower speed than what we were doing just then in the Lambo. So yeah, pretty impressive. It's got good takeoff and just the cornering and stuff, and yeah, he was going somewhat easy on it too. So,
yeah.
So yeah, pretty impressive. Good fun day.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun. I really enjoyed that, and Paige got to have her first go in a proper quick car. So
yeah, so a bit quicker than the Mirage.
yeah, just a little bit.
It was a good birthday surprise for her.
Yeah,
Happy
it was.
birthday, Paige. All right, well, we should probably get out of here midweek. We've got get back into some editing and stuff before the weekend. A live show coming up.
Yep. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, and live shows Thursday nights.
Jump on the new
7:30.
website.
Jump on the website, overtakinglane.com.au. Make sure you like the video as well. Go check out You Drive My Supercar.
Yeah, definitely. Have a look at Sean over there. Give him a like and a follow.
Yep.
And yeah, jump on that website. If you're looking for events, all the stuff that's coming up, we've got an events page on that website. So overtakinglane.com.au/events. Jump on there and you'll see what's upcoming and the weekends ahead. We've got everything on there. So it makes it nice and easy for people to find. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do
all
it.
right, see you guys.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't. It can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting with the old well, need 100 million on the low
low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
G'day everyone. Overtakers, how are we going?
Hello.
Turn over to us so you can see us.
Hello, how you going?
We've been hiding out back here for a while.
I was just popping away to that tune, actually. Getting right into that. Anyway, all right. Let's move on. Move on. What's happening? We're back. Here we are, episode 23. What have we got? We've got a few stories tonight. We've got a few big stories.
Yeah, we do.
Some news on some really quick cars coming out.
Certainly do.
We've got some news on some supercar stuff. We've got some news on some other racing bits and pieces. We've got some news on electric vehicles.
Everyone's favourite.
Of course.
Is there Hyundais this week?
No Hyundais.
Oh, damn it.
No Hyundais this week. No
I wanted some more Hyundais. Everyone loves the Hyundai.
No Hyundais. But yeah, no, there's some cool stuff. So, all right, let's have a look who we got in here. We've got heaps of people in here chatting away.
Yeah, we do. We have Sally, Lynn, Mafiaboysworld, Victor Bitter. There's a new one in the chat. Welcome, Victor. He's just gone to make some dinner, I believe. Scott Sherrington is back. Welcome back, mate. Good to see you again. Trevor Smith, g'day. How you going? Shane Fitzgerald, hello.
Hey guys.
We've got High Octane Motorsport and Photography. So Ryan, g'day Ryan. How you going? Zig's in the chat. G'day.
Jonny's here. He's not going to lose the title. He's here. He's arrived.
Here. The Skidpig is here. Make sure you go and check out the Skidpig's channel. He does some awesome stuff with his little HQ ute.
Little HQ? Well,
Yeah.
well, maybe not for so long. It's a 186, but there might be something happening there, and I reckon Jonny will show us his build when he does that.
Certainly, I'm sure.
And there's some stuff there on the Pitsworth Sprint and different events that he's been to.
Motorfest.
Yeah. So go and check him out. He's got, I think I looked the other day, Jonny, you got about 53 or 56 subscribers. He needs some more love, guys. So jump on there and check out his channel. Mafiaboysworld, mate, good to see that you're over the 100 now. So climbed up and got it all happening. So I think Trevor asked, when's the 2J hitting Willowbank against Scott, 2J Corolla? Is that? I think you might be thinking of the Hoff. Is Scotty Hoffman now? I didn't see him. Might be wrong Scott.
Wrong Scott,
I think. So Scotty Hoffman you're looking for. Nugget Garage. But it's probably, I think, from what I hear, they might be going to just tone that down a little bit, that engine, because it's just
a bit too much.
Just, we'll wait and see what they got. Check out Nugget Garage and I'll bring us a bit of action on that. There's some stuff with the 1J VS Commodore Ute going on over there at the moment, worth a watch, and possibly might see that in our next video. Is that our next one? Maybe. We'll see.
I think so, it is, yeah.
Maybe there's a teaser.
And Shane Fitzgerald says, how's it hanging, boys? It's going very good, thank you.
Low on to the
How are you
left.
going? And Pistol 85. G'day, how you going?
Mate, how are you? Good to see you.
Diesel Monaro.
Yes. Worth a watch over there on his channel as well. Anyone else got a channel there that I haven't checked out? If I haven't checked your channel out, then let me know. We've got High Octane Motorsport and Photography. I've got
burnout action over
burnout
there.
action. Heaps and heaps of burnouts. You like burnouts, you've got to watch
They
that
get
one.
around to everything.
And Zig gassed up. G'day Zig. Good to see Zig. And he's got heaps of videos on lots of stuff that he works on. Loves his old school V8s. And I think I originally found Zig's channel actually back some time ago before we were YouTubing. When he did a cam swap on a 308.
There you go.
So I think it was a ute from memory. I think he had a ute in the workshop doing a cam swap on a 308. I think might have been the one that I spotted on your channel first, Zig.
There you go.
And now he's doing some LS stuff at the moment. So.
And Chris Young's in the chat. Morning, boys. Thought I missed you. That was a mistake on my behalf. I accidentally created the live stream and said we were going live at 11 a.m.
Whoops.
So
got in early and created it yesterday, and then
lucky Mafia Boys picked up on that for me.
So you'd let you know. Lucky.
When we were testing out the mic, he said, "Oh, by the way, the live stream starts at 11 tomorrow."
Whoops. Definitely wasn't, because I'm busy working at that time of day. So.
Got a couple more comments. Mad Kiwis in the chat. Nate's Chop Shop. How you going?
Hey.
Reese Music Metal and Stuff. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Commenter. Saw him on the Lambo video. We met him out at the track there.
Yes. And we got Mad Kiwi, Craig, in the chat as well. Lynn, Sally. Is that everyone? Did we get everyone?
Yep, certainly
Hope
did.
so. Apologies
And
if we didn't.
Zig said 1 tonner.
Was a 1 tonner. There you go. That was the video that I found your channel with Zig. So, yeah, very good one. So, yeah, it wasn't a lot of 308 content. I think I've watched every 308 video that I could find on YouTube.
And Reese said we haven't seen his channel.
All right, I'm going to check that out.
And-
Note that stuff down for
And
later.
Grant
Type something
Grant
in.
Mulseed is gives us a good segue over into our next little shout out.
G'day, Grant.
How you
Good to
going?
see Grant in here because this will be. Let me flick the slide. Now, we always talk about Superformance, and
Yep.
if you can't work out where you should be going, then you're not looking hard enough. But definitely Superformance.
Yes.
And if you want to see what's going on at Superformance, check out the Rides Down Under, which is on 3 p.m.
I think so.
on Saturday?
I think it was, yeah.
3 p.m. on Saturday. Jump on there. I believe it's now. I don't believe it. It is now an hour-long episode, and they got 4 builds going on this year. So 4.
Wow,
That's
there you
4
go.
that way, not 4. 4 builds going on the show. They got a lot more builds than that going on in the workshop down there.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's massive. I still haven't been through and seen it yet. I've got to get out there.
Got to get out there. We've got to go and do some filming over there.
We certainly do.
We want to get a few bits and pieces and bring that to you and show you, so you guys can all see it as well.
But yeah, links posted in the chat there. Phone number as well. Any
So
car
it's,
performance needs, check them out.
Let me just go. I'll double check that. Hang on. I think it's got the right screen. I did send it in here before. This Saturday at 3.
3 p.m. Saturday on 7, mate. There you go. Grant's in the chat
He's
for
already
us.
fixed it up for us. There you go. Got to get on that. Got to check it out. Great show as well. And there's lots of people, lots of builds on there. It's just a good show worth watching as well. Produced by Fuzzy Media and Rob and his crew. And that's the 3rd season now, right?
Yeah, you might see us on there somewhere, right?
Maybe. He did chuck us on camera there one day, so you might spot us. Yeah, we'll wait and check that out on Saturday. So get across to Superformance. And what did we do last weekend? That's the other thing we normally talk about. What did we do last weekend? Did we do something?
We did. We went out to the MTAQ, visited Cars and Coffee.
Hey, that was massive.
It was. It was a good day. It was hot. It was hot. It was a really hot morning. I felt the heat.
You were sweating up a storm, weren't you? Now, MTAQ Cars and Coffee, it wasn't the biggest meet.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot on.
Coffee crashes. Crashes. It wasn't a lot of crashes. There was a lot of clashes.
Yeah, there was heaps of stuff on. Ciramo ones, but someone said Ciramo wasn't massive either. There was a bit there,
Maybe
but
they
it wasn't
were all
massive.
just spread thin.
I think it was. There was a
And
lot of stuff on.
All the Holdens were all Holden there.
Yeah, correct. So there was so much on, but and I wasn't sure how the video would go because we sort of got we had a chat with one guy. We chatted with Ivan actually. We spoke with Ivan and his Tirana. Ivan's a long-time viewer, and was probably the first person I think that ever introduced himself to us at a show. And we're like, wow, someone knows us.
And I think that was when we had like 90 subscribers or something, or 100 subscribers.
Yeah, it's like, wow, someone knows us.
And we just happened to be at like some random show, Mount Gravatt Rotary Show, and we were getting into the Isuzu of all cars.
Yeah, yes, that's right. So we got his Tirana, which is really nice and for sale. And he's had that for a long time. It's a sad day when he sees that go. But circumstances change. We've got some stuff with a Cobra, a Porsche, but then it's all the info about some of the stuff at MTAQ, right? What we learned. And yeah, check that out. There's things about flying cars and automation. Yep.
And fuel saving.
Yeah, and
Being
different
able to
apps.
buy fuel,
Heaps of stuff.
buy your fuel, lock in your price at any fuel retailer.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff. Let's have a quick squeeze through the comments. Catch up on some comments I've missed. Grant said Mustang and F-Truck this Saturday. Nate's Chop Shop, by the sounds of that, I think he's got his own channel there as well. He's got a couple of builds on the go.
Okay. I don't think I've checked that out yet, so I need to do that one too.
Check it out. Mad Kiwi says the 253 was better. To you?
Oh, come on.
And Pistol 85 said he's doing good. Cheers for the shout out. No worries.
Sorry. What was that?
Pistol 85 said he's doing good. Cheers for the shout out.
Yep, jump on there.
No worries. Check it out. Jeff Peter Bit late. Hey everyone. G'day mate. How you going?
Not
welcome,
late, just
welcome.
starting. All good. Good to see you here.
We do have Mad Kiwi saying, Scott, why twice? You got a Holden. Hang on, I'm confused. All right, I'll just continue on. Grant said over 100,000 viewers per episode now. There you go.
Couple more than us.
Yeah, just a few. A smidge.
A couple more. We're getting there.
And Stephen Jackson, g'day. Welcome.
G'day, mate. How
He's
you
got
going?
the sticker. Let's put it on his ute when he finishes
Ah, yes. The
There you
BNS ute, which is on our webpage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. That is cool.
2.38k on our bus now. Certainly is.
Yeah,
Smashing
yeah.
it
So
out.
we're growing, subs are growing constantly. Views have been a little bit down on the last few videos. So if you're liking them, share them out for us and give us a hand with that. Try and boost the views up.
Yeah.
Lambo video, I thought might have done a little bit better, but it's a little bit soft for the views.
It is.
Yeah,
It has
but
been,
well, that doesn't matter. We'll keep going. We've still got 4 videos we've already filmed and we're working on at the moment. So there's heaps more.
Yeah, we've got to talk about what else was on this weekend once I get through these.
Yeah.
Mad Kiwi says, is it a hatched runner? Is it? I think it is. Yes, no. Is it? It's not a hatch. Is it just a two-door? Is that a hatch? I don't know too much about Toronto.
Ivan's?
Yeah.
No, it's a LC 2-door. So
There you go. Reese said, me and my dad go to Automotion. He works on their cars. There you go.
yeah, sweet.
Scott, yeah,
I'll
a
check that
couple,
out.
maybe a few. Danny Smith Media. Hi guys, all Holden Day this Sunday at Windsor Park in Launceston. There you go.
Reese, his dad borrowed the Charger.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I saw the comment.
Yeah, so and he's got a shop in Brisbane. I forget the name of that now, but I did like it. They do some pretty cool builds in there.
But yeah, Danny Smith Media said he's off to All Holden Day this Sunday in Windsor Park in Launceston.
There you go.
There you go.
Another car show down in Tassie. Danny Smith Media will bring us the action down there. He's I quite liked some of the ones I've watched recently.
Yeah.
Cool start to jump in the fence in one recently. I thought that was pretty cool. We've got to step up our game now in the starts. Do a bit of acting.
Yeah, I can do it.
You can do it. I want you to wear that mullet and do the Wingnut T. We've got to bring the character Wingnut T, and you need to go and interview some people as Wingnut T. A bit like like Reg Reagan on the Footy Show. You can be Wingnut T from Overtaking Lane.
I can do it.
I reckon that'll be a good laugh for everyone. Just a little 5-minute interview each week, and throw it up on here for everyone.
Mad Kiwi says LC69 Viva shape. Jonny Skidpig says those stickers are really good quality. Need to clean the cars before it goes on one. Mad.
That is
And,
good.
Troy, hello
G'day,
Troy.
Troy.
How you going? And Mafia Boy said he's still waiting for his sticker.
It's on its way.
There you go.
It's sent.
It's sent. It's coming.
It's sent. Yours and zip ties has been mailed.
All right. There you
All
go.
right, slide. Next slide.
Well,
We'll
let's,
jump in.
Hang on. We got
With something else?
the second thing we went to on the weekend. We went to Sunday Sesh.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish what we did on the weekend.
It was packed. I can't believe how many cars were in there and how many were just coming in, even when it was already full.
Yeah,
People were still coming in and like filling the spaces as people were leaving.
yeah. No, it was pretty packed. And it was good. Look, they did bite us for some money to take our cars in. They invited. Oh, we got a pass as media pass, but that didn't include a good parking spot for the cars. And we got there and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a couple of beasts." It's like, well, yeah. And then they hit us for that. So, but in saying that, thanks to the people that bought some merch, bought some shirts and stickers on the weekend.
Yeah.
That covered our fuel and entry costs for the shows that we went to on the weekend. So that's exactly where that went to. It covered like nearly spot on to the dollar. So
But it was
full
good
tank of
fun.
E85. We already had fuel in the ute and the entry, and now it was $50 to park the cars in there. But it was good. We got some good stories. There's a
Mad Daihatsu Mirror delivery van.
that's pretty cool. Throw a picture of that on Insta soon. I've been throwing some car pics up on Insta, just a bit of the stuff that we see around. And
if you follow over on the
Subaru.
if you follow over on the Instagram, you get to get a sneak peek in some of the cars we've talked to and some of the cars we've seen as well.
Yeah, and there was
the H6.
Yeah.
Is it H6? I don't know. I can't remember. 3.3 litre, 6-cylinder, flat 6.
Turbo, Subi,
Twin turbo.
twin turbo,
Not just
WRX.
turbo, twin turbo. Yeah, in a GC8
There you go.
WRX.
And that thing, yeah, got a bit of grunt to it.
Yeah, they said they'll take us out for a spin in it.
Yeah,
And
pop
head
down to
down
the
to the
workshop
shop.
and we'll go for a run in that. We talked to any other cars out there? Just those couple? I don't remember. Maybe there's more.
Gardner Cars. We had a chat to Gardner Cars as well with the
Drift Ute.
Drift Ute, yep.
Yep.
The Ford Ranger.
Yep. What that have in it?
A V8 of some sort. I can't remember what V8 though.
Have to watch the video.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be coming. But we've got before that we've got Road Trip Challenge still to drop out. And you'll
Run
see.
Wheel and Memorial.
Yeah, there's a sneak peek, a little bit of the Skid Factory boys in there, Nugget Garage in that one as well. But they'll have more about their time out there. But it was just a bit of the overall event. We chatted to a couple of cars, very mad LS3 swapped Nissan Patrol with a supercharger. That thing goes very hard. And then the Ron Whelan Memorial Day, that was really cool as well. Yeah. So we've got so much there to come out. All right, but let's jump into...
We've also got so much news to get through, so let's smash them out.
Do some news stories. Now, all that excitement about all those cool cars, and now we've got another cool car, a Mini.
Okay,
Because
for the picture.
Oh, you want a picture?
Oh, it is a real picture.
It is a real picture, yeah.
I never know with you.
It is a real picture. Now, I know Sally likes the Minis. Now, this is a pretty cool little Mini.
So this is the new John Cooper Works GP Mini, not just any Mini.
Correct. Now, they've done a few of these before. I believe this is their third one, is that right?
I'm not 100% sure on how many they've done.
Yep. I think it's their third one. I'm going to go with that.
But this one is packing 225 kilowatts in that small little frame, and it's only available with an automatic gearbox, which is very different to what they've normally done. Because they're usually available with a manual, but now they're opting for that 8-speed auto.
Because technology's really grown in the automatic transmissions now that people are dropping them into everything, aren't they? What did we talk about last week? They dropped into something. What was the car?
The Hyundai.
Was it the Hyundai?
The Hyundai i30N is...
Oh yeah, the i30N now has the... Yeah, correct. Whereas it was always manual previously as well.
Correct,
it is the third Mini JCW GP. It's significantly more focused than the regular Mini lineup. The rear seats are gone. The body's all been stiffened up. There's bespoke mounts for the engines, transmission, suspension. The underbody has been treated to a set of additional braces, struts and stiffening elements. It's been developed on the Nürburgring. Where else would you go to develop a cool car like this?
A hot hatch.
The suspension is unique to the GP. Springs are specific to this particular model, same as the dampeners and stabilisers. And while Mini has adjusted the car's geometry for more camber at both ends.
There you go.
So
it's a mad little Mini.
It is. Like the wishbones on the rear axle are mounted with metal joints instead of rubber mounts. They say that the mounts that are still rubber also have been stiffened up for the service in the GP. The steering has been tweaked. Comes from a Powerhouse 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. As you said, putting out, 225?
Yeah.
400
newton meters of torque.
Yeah. That engine is actually out of the BMW X2 M35i.
There you go.
So, yeah. Slightly different cooling system.
Grant chumming in some BMW influence there.
Yep. Spot on. It's a fairly cool car. I think I might have some more pictures.
I just love the gauges that they have in these, in that big middle gauge. I think that's cool.
You like that?
I think it's cool, yeah.
And Sally, does she comment? Yeah, she says looks good.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, I got another picture. There you go.
There's no news yet on when it will arrive down under. Sorry.
But yeah, it's bookmarked for release in 2020. So it was unveiled at the Los Angeles car show, LA car show. We've got another picture. There's some interior.
See, there's the.
It's all digital now.
Yeah.
So that's
it's
changed.
cool. I think it's cool. Something different.
Yeah, I think it is nice looking. We've got another picture. No, I don't. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, let's have a look at some comments.
What do you think of the Mini?
We got some comments. Mafia Boys World says the best car this week was the Lamborghini Vision Gran Turismo, the one that I sent you, that I said you should have put in.
And I said, no, we're not going to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Who said
Oh
that?
my god, that was sexy. I thought it was an awesome looking car. It was just cool.
Wasn't it
Something
a
different.
Gran Turismo car? Isn't it just an
I
e-racing
think
car?
I have a feeling they built one though.
Oh.
Like it's just to show it off. Chris Young says, I hate the new Mini. It should be called the Maxi. It's hardly a Mini, it's huge.
What about the GP version, though?
I don't know. Still big though.
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. I guess it's not like the old school Mini.
He said, used to stick to the floor. The roll is still terrible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jonny Skidpig agrees. He said the Leyland Mini is the real McCoy.
Yeah, you wouldn't get 225 kilowatts in...
You might if you
Well,
switch
well,
a
actually-
Honda B Series into it.
Or the... What was
K-swap.
the rotor in the one that we did at the video at Yank Tanks? Was it just a 12A?
Yeah, it was just a 12A, yeah.
12A turbocharged rotary sitting in it?
You did make a bit of power though.
Yeah, I don't remember. I have to watch the video. All right. Anything else there?
No, that's it, I think. Reese said his dad has painted the Queensland Government General's Rolls Royce.
Rolls-Royce Phantom.
And the Queen has been in it.
Yeah, it's a Rolls Royce Phantom.
There you go.
Very big Rolls Royce, that thing.
That's cool.
So
And Chris Young says, not much beats the modified Mini we had in the late 80s.
3-litre
Engine in an old Mini. Wow. There you go.
There you go.
Sally said she'll have one if you're offering.
Well, let's just hit BMW and Mini up and see if they'll supply us with one. We'll review it for them.
Jonny Skidpig says pork pie, anyone? Let's talking amongst each other. Mafia Boy says, no, it's a legit car, Dave, but will be drivable in the game in June next year.
I probably should have read the story properly. I just read it and this is a Gran Turismo car. That's not a real car. I thought it was an E-Series car. Didn't make the show. Maybe we'll have to bring that back into the next week's show. All right, let's move on. What's the next story?
The next story.
We'll move out of the Minis.
The next story has a video.
We'll get to the next story first. We're going to go back past the interior. There we go. And it was a supercar story about Mozzie.
I'll flick it over to the video real quick because they've delivered Mozzie to his new team.
All right.
Now, what I spotted before was something pretty humorous because these guys here, car number 55, Super Cheap Auto Racing, Tickford, have taped up and delivered Chaz Mostert all the way down on a tyre trolley, which you can see, I believe, on screen at the moment, to Walkinshaw Andretti United. So that official media release has not been made. We've all known pretty much from rumour, innuendo, gossip and chat that's part and parcel of our business that that's where he's been heading. But anyway, if there's any doubt, that's where he's heading. They've done an awesome job so far this weekend, haven't they? Cars 2 and 22. See if we can find wherever he is out here.
Hey, Larko,
Tell some of the story. What a gag. So pretty cool that they managed to tape him up and get him down here. Brucey Stewart will tell me what's going on. So where's your new driver, Brucey? Sorry, mate.
How are you, Crombo?
Hey, I'm very well.
Yeah,
where did he get delivered to? Where do I find him?
He was just a visitor into our pits.
And he's gone again. He's
gone again,
They took him back.
We said, go back to your team and we'll catch you again
and
later.
then you'll send a press release out when the time's right.
I don't know what you're talking about, Neil.
Come on, Brucey.
Good luck.
Rupert, not stupid.
We're back.
We're back. What did you think of that?
Not much. I didn't have any sound. I couldn't hear it.
You should have already watched it.
I think I did the other day.
Yeah. So what delivering him to his new team via trolley, taped up.
Yeah. So they're having a bit of fun there, obviously. And now, actually, I'm pretty positive we brought this story quite some time ago. That
I can't remember whether
Mozzie was obviously going to
chat about this.
Andretti.
We did chat about this before.
Yeah.
And I can't remember whether we said he was going to Walkinshaw or whether we just said he was on the move.
No, he was going to Walkinshaw.
But I do recall saying that all signs were pointing that he was going Holden at least. I know that much.
Yeah. Well, all I know is that we brought it to you first. No, actually we didn't because we found the story somewhere else. So they brought it to us first. No, we brought it to you first on Overtaking Lane. We were the first people on Overtaking Lane to tell you about it.
Yeah, well, I'd hope
unless someone said it in comments, maybe they were the first.
Maybe.
Damn it. But he's definitely going over to Walkinshaw Andretti United. And yeah, 8 years I think he's been racing with Tickford.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
and Super Cheap Auto as well.
Yeah,
for the last few years.
So it's a big change. Big change there.
Certainly is.
And
good to see him with the Holden badge.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he goes in a Holden.
He's a great personality.
He literally lives in the same street here, just down the road. Do you want to pop down and have a chat? Would it be... No.
Knock on the door. We got a live show going on. We just talked about the move. Do you want to come down and have a chat with us?
Yeah, we'll just interview him on his doorstep. I'm sure he wouldn't mind at all. Police would be called. Probably not home anyway.
Probably not.
But yeah, so it is a big change. He says he's very excited about it. There's a few, obviously, a few new challenges for him.
Yeah.
He's so far spent it all on the Ford camp since he's been in supercars, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
So,
but it's good to see, him taking on something new. Hopefully, it helps him to push into some more podiums next year.
And it'll be interesting to see where that goes for his following, his fans.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of pretty brutal comments online. People saying you're dead to me and things like this. Yeah.
Well, that's a bit nasty.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I will say I'm happy about it because he's probably, he would be my favourite Ford driver. So...
well, he's probably my second favourite driver below Gizzy.
Yep.
Gizzy's my first. Chaz is my second, just for the personality. I think personality alone.
No J-Dub in there for you. What about Lounsey? He's not
J-Dub's number 3.
Sort of driver.
J-Dub's number 3 for me.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how it goes for him. We'll keep an eye on it.
We've got a couple more comments. Dan Jazz chimed in on the Mini. I think I missed this one. He said at least it isn't a hybrid, which is good news.
Who is it? We might have a story about why hybrids are cool later.
Chris Young says he used to go grass track racing with his dad's 3-litre Mini and Metro 6R4. Were common. There you go. Doc Death, g'day mate. How you going? Welcome.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we've got a story soon about hybrids and a cool hybrid that might just...
Mafia Boys said that was for running into Cam Waters at Bathurst.
Oh, the death threats?
No. This is after the trolleying.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we catching up with the comments.
Maybe one.
Scott Sherrington said he had a set of honeycombs and scrapped them because the rubber was peeling off the steel. There you go. Jonny Skidpig, hang on. That's part of the conversation. Conversation. Zeke said Channel 7 is doing the broadcast, so we may see the complete season for free.
Oh, that would be huge.
There you go. That would be huge.
That would be huge because...
I don't want to pay for KO Sports.
Yeah, did you scrap it after the free
I did.
trial?
Yeah, I only wanted to watch the GC600 in Bathurst, so...
Yeah. Well, you watched the GC600 while we sat at the GC600.
Yeah, well, you can't see the whole track, so I'd watch and then I'd hear him coming and go...
True. You got to see what's going on. And Charles is back from Bali. Back from bail.
Back home.
From bail last week. Bali.
He's on bail now.
Bail from Bali.
Good to see you didn't get in any trouble over there. In Australia's 8th state and territory.
Yeah.
As they call it.
So, there you go. What did Mafia Boys say? Nice of Indonesia to let you out of Bali on bail. Yeah, there you go. After last week.
And Chris Young says, before roll cages were mandatory, they used to strap 1K CC engines to may as well be Y cage on wheels engine behind you.
No, I missed that story. So I'm lost. I'm catching up. All right, Muzzy on the move. You got anything else for that story?
No, that's it. It was only a short one.
You got nothing else?
No, that's it.
No other videos?
No other videos.
Oh.
Not for that one.
Okay. All right, we had another racing story around the V8 Utes.
So
making a comeback. Now, really, the story was actually
not
about
the V8 Utes. It's about the Super Utes, and the Super Utes are going to be taking on the V8 Power in 2020.
Yeah, so it's not the same, not the Ute series back that we had before. But we've had the Super Utes,
double cab Ute bodies with the V8,
which is all right. D-Max won. Okay, so
they did.
The D-Max did one, but the series is going to switch to V8s for 2020, and I'm a bit more excited about it because I just couldn't get into them. They just, when you watch, like, there's some good racing and all that, don't get me wrong.
The thing that makes me not be able to get into them is there's so many crashes. Constantly crashes.
Well, there's going to probably be more crashes with the V8s in them.
Probably.
I'm okay with the crashes, it's just when they're going, they're actually really slow. And I guess that maybe they're not slow, but they certainly are compared to all the other racing that we're watching in the same event, same meet.
Yeah.
And then they bring those out, and then it's just like, boring. That was my thought. That's just and each to their own. Of course, there's probably plenty of people there that love watching the Super Utes, and apologies there. It's just my opinion. It's that's all it is. But I am cool to see them back with the V8s. So they did the turbo diesel engines. They'll have the same bodies as you said, right? But what sort of motor are they putting in it? Do you know?
Not 100% sure. No, it just says they're likely.
Did you read the story?
I haven't read the whole story. No, I didn't get to this one. They said that they're going to be sharing a common V8. Is all I know.
Okay, so
and that there'll be some weight parity.
Super Ute series will switch to V8 power next year, although the vehicles will look largely the same, and the category will stick to double cab Ute body styles, which now represent the two top-selling vehicles outright in Australia in the form of the Toyota Hilux and the Ford Ranger. The Super Utes on the grid in 2020 will likely share a common V8 and possibly be governed by weight parity to keep the racing as close as possible. Yeah, you're a line ahead.
Yep. They don't actually say what V8 they're putting in.
Oh, damn. Anyway, the D-Max won this year. That took out the 2019 championship. Was Tom Alexander. Sorry, no, that was not Tom Alexander because he won the Toyota 86, didn't he? No, previously.
He won the Toyota 86 series previously. Now he's racing.
Now he's in the Super Utes.
Yeah. But yeah, so
catch up, Dave. I haven't been watching the Super Utes.
We've got Brett Peters, who's one of the pair. He cut me off.
Sorry.
Brett Peters, he's one of the team bosses. He runs a pair of Mazda BT50s and a Holden Colorado, and he said that the best chance for the Utes to continue is to drop a V8 in them, make them have good horsepower, make the right sound, make them look cool, and then the category can grow from there.
Because they're slow.
For sure.
That's what I reckon.
Let's have a look. We got a bunch of comments.
Did you think they were slow? I think they're slow.
Keevers, g'day. How you going? Welcome. Money talks all languages. No sports people are loyal to a brand. They go where the money is, so it's hard to be loyal to a supercar driver when they keep changing brands. Look, to me, the whole thing with V8 supercars in any sports really is, I guess when you talk about team sports like NRL or something, that's not really comparable. But for something like the V8s and racing, it is with the driver. I follow the driver, not necessarily the team. So follow the driver as to wherever they go. That's my personal view. Scott says, I skipped the part where I was a dumbass. Even now, rooted sets worth a fortune.
The honeycombs.
Paulie said, Channel 7 will televise every race of the TCR and S5000 series. There you go. Mad.
Yeah, that's cool. TCR I'm interested in, so pretty cool to watch that. So we'll see what's happening. I wish we'd get all the... actually, we might. If TCR's on there, will we see the Muscle Car Masters?
Possibly.
Because that's on TCR.
It's one of the Supporting series, yeah. Possibly, yeah.
It's a supporting series to the TCR, so we might see Muscle Car Masters on there as well.
Touring Car Masters.
Sorry, Touring Car Masters. They're all muscle cars.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. I know what I'm talking about. Nobody else might, but I do.
Got some more comments. Mafiaboysworld said those utes are crap. Maybe if you LS swapped the whole field, it might have been alright.
Wow, that's pretty much what they're going to do.
Jonny Skidpig says, does that mean we will see new V8 utes on the road again? Probably not.
You can get them Colorado in a V8 though.
I think so, yeah. The
six.
HSV one.
Yeah.
You get it with the LS in it.
Yeah.
And you can get two models. You can get the off-road one or the race one.
Oh, right.
One's lower and one's higher.
Okay, I think it's LS3 type engine, something like that.
Reese said, in my dad's workshop there is a completely original it's a 90, 71 or 72 HQ Monaro.
Nice.
There you
go.
Nice. Zig said, bring out the super trucks instead. Imagine those around a street circuit.
Yeah, at Gold Coast. We watched them at Gold Coast, the super trucks. And they're on the GC video. There's a shot of them going over the jumps. Caught that quickly with the GoPro. That was the first bit of GoPro footage we've ever used, and it actually worked out all right.
Mad Kiwi says, how does a Church Mouse Kiwi get a couple of your stickers to advertise in the East Islands? Jump over onto www.overtakinglane.com.au and you can pick yourself up some merch from the merch store.
That's the place to go, mate. Jump on there, grab a couple of stickers, we'll send them on over.
Paulie said he'll talk to his client who runs a ute in the series and he'll see what motor they're putting into them and update us.
Sweet. There you go. Thanks, Paulie.
And Scott said it will likely be an LS. I'll ask the Cedars. They are good friends of mine. There you go.
Someone else that knows?
Chris Young says...
Don't tell them we said that it was boring and slow. For friends and
Chris
running in the series.
Chris said...
We didn't say that. That was a different channel. It was Top Gear or someone.
Chris Young's watching crazy drag racing from Thailand. Honda Sonic 125 Super Open Battle. Absolutely mental. I'm assuming maybe it's a Civic.
I don't know the Sonic.
I don't think it is a car. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't know my lawnmowers too well. Keep going down.
Is there more?
Keep going down. Danny Smith Media said the American Mustang Racing as featured on Enforcer and the Dude would be better than the Utes.
Oh, there is more. More pages.
And,
Scrolling.
and Zig said, not those super trucks, the big buggers. I think maybe he means the big trucks.
Oh, not the super... Oh, yeah. Okay, we haven't seen the big racing trucks for ages. I haven't seen anything on that. It's probably on somewhere on...
Cable Sports, probably.
Yeah, one of those paid sports channels.
Yeah, let's kick it over into the next story, though. Yep. We got a couple of videos for the next one.
The Tesla Cybertruck. Now check this out. What do you reckon? I've got it up there for you. There's the picture. Hang on.
You haven't. You
there
lied to me. What's with the joke pictures? Every week.
Every week.
Something
what do you mean?
Something new.
What are you talking about?
You brought up a low poly render of something. Like
No.
This is the Warthog from Halo 1.
No, that's it.
Something, you know?
That's it.
That's it.
That is it. This is the new Tesla Cybertruck.
There's no new photos.
Hey?
You mean there's no other photos?
No, that's the truck.
Well, did they accidentally hit save too early and or they didn't save the design?
That's actual truck. That's actually it. That's not a...
So this is like when they went into CAD.
It's not a render.
When they went into CAD and started designing it or whatever, you know, they designed it but didn't save, so they had to go back to an earlier file.
No one knew how to do curves. They only knew how to do straight lines. They made it in paint. I think they used paint. That's the problem. There you go. We got some news from Ryan. Says that super trucks will be changing to LS1 engines. There you go. He's got the info for us. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. That is the picture.
One second. Paulie said his client said that they are slow, but they are so much cheaper to run than the old Brutes category, and he's been happy that they've changed to this new format.
Yeah. But as a spectator, I like loud engines and faster. That's just a spectator for those spending the dollars.
We've got a few comments already. Trevor Smith said Tesla vomit, Mad Kiwi, Tesla Ute. Paulie said I'll have a Cybertruck, please. By the specs, I would have one.
Yeah, because that's...
But I'm not after something that looks like it's from Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1.
Now,
Ryan said he's all about the Cybertruck. Mafia Boys is already onto something, what we've got coming up. Scott said, built super trucks.
another
That is
picture.
the best. There is another picture.
Yeah, there you go. There is another picture. So it is it. Look, that's your beautiful camping tent on the back. Look at that.
There you go.
Canopy. It's that's what they look like. But the specs, right? Have you finished the comments? Sorry.
Not yet. No, I'm still going. Mad Kiwi, Blondie bought one in Dubai. Of course she did. Lynn said that looks like it is squashed. Grant said that's some ugly.
Grant, we're gonna have to see what you can do with this thing in rides down
electric motors.
Rides down under. Season
Trevor Smith
4.
said designed by a 3-year-old. And Scott said I should have said I've built super trucks. That is the best class. I don't think it's dead, but it gets no airtime.
Now, I've got there's more pictures. Look, there's you cruising around with your cool polygon looking quad bike. Tesla quad bike.
Is this a Tesla quad bike now as well? Is this sort of like a
Looks like it.
pseudo ad?
There's inside of it, if you can see that. If that's not too dark, I'm not sure.
And Charles said, what's the go? You buy one of those trucks and get one free. Not a big fan.
Now, I don't think they're cheap.
No,
So,
I don't think they're cheap. But let's do the specs.
hang on.
And then
Let's do the specs. Yeah,
and then we'll show the video.
Yeah. So, because there's a few stories around this thing. Right, there's a couple of videos.
Yeah.
But
Well, like
the
the
specs are
thing that I
massive.
want to start with is the towing capacity.
6.35
tons.
Yeah, 6.35 tons. This thing can carry.
Comes with, well, there is an available 3-motor configuration, so that's the top of the line model, and at 2.9 seconds to go from 0 to 96 kilometers an hour. It's pretty quick for
Why couldn't they go from 0 to 100?
Because that's 0 to 60 mile an hour. It's 96 k's.
What about us?
I don't know. Maximum range of over 800 kilometers. It's pretty good for an electric.
Yep.
And a starting price that's almost the same as the base Tesla Model 3. So not looking at Model S or the big dollar ones as far as I'm aware.
Now the styling.
They're still expensive though.
The styling that everybody's a fan of. It's an unpainted stainless steel body.
It's 3mm thick material. It's been chosen for its resistance to damage and corrosion.
Yeah. It's I don't know about that look though. I don't know if you can get past that look. But we'll see what happens. I guess, I don't know, we'll see that at all the work sites around Australia, mate. A few brickies running around and a few concreters. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, this brings us to our first video.
Which one is it around and what they did? Because they said
the glass.
It's so rugged and it's really rugged. It will withstand anything, they say. It's going to withstand any rust and corrosion, all that sort of stuff. And then the glass, they've got
These are armoured glass.
Armoured glass, and they did a nice demo of the armoured glass. It may not have gone quite right.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the demo of the armoured glass.
I'm going to leave our mic on so we can talk if we need to.
We can talk through it.
Oh my fucking god.
Talked over the start.
Well-
We've got to start it again now.
Shh.
Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Sure.
Now switch it back to us. Because that's it.
That was it.
That was it. It broke both windows.
Yeah, so obviously not the result they were going for there, was it?
No.
So they're testing out their armoured glass. We'll throw this at it, show you how strong and the armoured glass is, and it's smashed. So there might be a slight fail. I guess he might want to go back to the drawing board with that. But they've come out with all their different reasons now around why that happened, haven't they? You saw some stuff today. They were tweeting some
Yeah,
stuff.
they talked about... they hit it with a sledgehammer before this, right? In the door.
Yeah, to show
And
the
he said-
door was tough.
Yeah, we're dropping a lot of frames. Mega amount of frames right now.
I'm going to move that.
Possibly a good idea.
Coming through.
We're dropping even more. Oh, we're back up again. But yeah, the explanation that they gave was that they hit the door with the sledgehammer before and that cracked the glass at the base, and then when they hit it with the ball, it smashed the window.
Hopefully we're going again. Fixed our internet.
Yep, I believe so. We get a couple more
We have
comments.
to put it in a different spot every week.
Yeah.
So
Mad Kiwi says they can't get the curves like the 50s. Ryan,
curves.
this is why I noticed, because Ryan said, anyone else getting lag, or is it just me? Sound is fine, just the video is lagging.
Hopefully it's fixed now.
And hopefully, it doesn't look like we're going up anymore in the drop frames. Scott said, Cybertruck, yeah, nah. Mad Kiwi, 49k, 79 top. Steve's back. We haven't seen Steve Wild in for a while.
Steve, hey brother, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Just talking Cybertruck. Hopefully you saw the video as well.
Apparently Tesla had a dig to Ford with the F-250. It was F-150, and that's coming up as well. Mad Kiwi. Anyone seen the Ford vs Ferrari film? I have not yet.
I've heard that it's really good though.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing some stories about it. So
Ryan
Reese
said,
is going to
unfortunately, there is no way it will conform to ADR in its current guise. Lack of side mirrors, crumple zones, segregation of headlights, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's all cameras all around, and that's the lack of the mirrors and that sort of thing. I'm sure there's that Elon Musk's got some crazy explanation of what's going on there. Dan Jazz says, great, now I'm getting chopped by an RC truck as well. Zig said, resistance to damage or corrosion. Are they suggesting these will last forever? That sales pitch stopped in the 50s.
Well, there's the inside. So you've just got your little screen and not much of a dash either. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
It's got some stealth fighter looking.
No NBN, Grant.
Sort of
No, it's coming. We've got another 2 months for NBN.
Yeah,
be here soon. We rely on mobile because it seems to be actually quicker than the cable. We have amazing download speeds, but not quick enough for upload. So
Mafia Boys said, imagine a bunch of these Cybertrucks at a BNS ball.
Yeah, that'd be different.
Wild said Steve said it's better. And he did see the video.
Cool. All right, let's jump. We got another video because Jonny mentioned about the battle with Ford, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they did a bit of a video showing how it can tow a Ford around. Let's have a look.
Yeah, but it was uphill.
That's it.
Now, I guess the big news here about that was Ford come back and said, now, come on, this is not real parity here.
No, it's a rear-wheel drive Ford F-150.
It's not.
Didn't really give it a good chance. The Tesla
they said they got a head start. The Tesla got a head start. Pulling before it took off. There was no weight in the back of the 150 to give it any traction. Blah, 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 blah. You know,
and the head guy of Ford tweeted out at Elon Musk, and he said, if you send us a Cybertruck, we'll do your apples to apples test.
Yeah, so they called him out. That was the big thing. That was the big thing first, right? So the next thing was all about the call out, right?
Yeah.
Back and forward going, and everyone's like, yeah, Ford's, going to show them. But then...
Well,
Elon
they tweeted that out, and Elon Musk said, bring it on.
Yeah.
And then I read a story about that came out about 8 hours ago. And Ford's backed down. They said, no, sorry, we weren't actually being serious.
They don't want to do it now.
Yeah.
So that is funny. That is funny. But, yeah, I don't know.
And Danny Smith Media said the electric sink.
The electric sink looks a bit that way with that stainless. It's a good one. So it probably leads into the next story. So... other than that, Ford did have some other news throughout the week, and they also threw this thing out there, which is the because they did the Mark E, which we talked about last week, being the electric Mustang, and then they've put some stuff out saying about an electric Mustang Ute.
Did they actually say anything about it, or did someone just do an imagination drawing of it?
Well, that's all it turns out to be, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Because it's not really going to happen. Ford is yet to confirm
anything about it.
That they will do anything based on the Mark E. And likely never will because it's planning to introduce the F-150 Virgin electric truck, which we have also talked about on here before, pulling a train with 60 F-150s in the back of it or something. So we'll see where it goes, but that does look all right.
Yeah, it does.
They probably should do something like that, right?
It would be cool.
Because it looks.
I like the headlights.
Looks a bit better than than what they brought out in the Mach-E Mustang. So, and the specs on the Mach-E were cool too, right?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff.
That was what we had last week. We talked about what they
can jump over and check that one out.
Yeah,
learn about all those.
The Cybertruck still has the Mach-E beat in those specs that it has. So,
there's 3 models of the Cybertruck as well. You got the base one with 1 motor, the middle with the 2, and then the big whopper with the 3 motors.
So they're not going to build a direct rival to the Cybertruck anytime soon. We'll see what happens. Rivian's got the plans for emissions-free ute to launch in the next few years.
There you go.
So we'll see what happens. And Ford invests in Rivian.
Rivian.
However it's said. Looks
I think it's Rivian.
No, it's Rivian for me. That's what I'm going.
You got a couple more comments. Shane Fitzgerald said, "Stupid looks terrible. Maybe in 20 to 30 years." Victor said, "You blokes wouldn't find it so funny if it was a GM truck they dragged backwards, I reckon."
Maybe not, but.
But the funny thing for me about it is the fact that Ford called them out and then pulled out of the call out. So if you're going to call someone out, just go for it. Send them out. Do it with the electric F-150.
Maybe they can't with those numbers. It looks horrible though, and an electric Mustang Ute would look much better. They should do one. But you got another comment before I move on?
Yeah, we've got a few more.
Okay, go.
Johnny said, "Of course not, Victor. It will go the other way." Victor said, "Just putting that out there. I'm a Ford man and will defend them."
That's okay.
Scott said, "Volvo trucks don't have mirrors anymore. They only have side cameras." There you go.
Right.
And that's pretty much it. Bevan Watson said he likes it. Whether that's the Mustang Ute or the previous one, I'm not sure. But g'day, Bevan. How you going?
G'day, buddy.
Let's kick it over to the next story.
The next story is a bit of a GM story. Sorry, Victor. We'll talk GM because we already talked the Mach-E Mustang SUV electric car last week, and we did say on paper it was cool as like the numbers that thing was producing was very impressive numbers and well worth looking at for an electric vehicle, right?
Yeah, but the big thing was calling an SUV the Mustang.
Yeah, I just thought maybe they needed a different name for it because it wasn't really a Mustang, but they were saying it was performance-wise it was a Mustang.
Yeah.
Although it looks like an SUV, but GM have come up with something. They've come up with something, not nothing.
They've come up with nothing.
They've come up with a rival for the Mach-E, and now they're talking about building a Corvette SUV.
There you go.
So they're going to jump on the bandwagon and now call it a Corvette, which they shouldn't either because it's the same thing. But we'll see if they do. But again, it looks all right. I don't know whether it should be a Corvette or they should just call it something else. Give it a new name. So maybe Ford's just kicked it off and now everyone's going to jump in and do their little bit, right? So
there's not a lot of more news on it.
It's been well received. The Mach-E's been very well received from
But there's not a lot more news on this because we're talking about the Corvette SUV.
Correct. And that's why, because it's been so well received though, is why they're talking about doing a Corvette now.
Yeah.
So, or a Camaro-based rival to take it on. So, and the story that I read says, while muscle car traditionalists might well turn their noses up at the very idea of an electric muscle car, and a high-riding one at that, the specs on the Mach-E should go some way to addressing those fears, and which is pretty much what we've said about it, right?
Yeah, it's got 342 kilowatts, 832 newton meters of torque. That gives it enough to sprint to 97 kilometers an hour in the mid 3 second range. Why is the last one 96 and now this one's 97?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Because, I don't know.
But we do have some more Corvette news, right?
Yeah, okay. So, should we lay off the electric vehicle news? Although, electric vehicle news is getting a little bit more exciting than the Honda we talked about, or the, what was the Renault Clio looking thing?
Zoe.
The Zoe.
We've got Zig said,
these are much more exciting.
Zig said put them both to work at the Denny Muster.
Yeah. Yes. It'll be different when they're all getting there.
Steve, you're a legend, mate. He said, thanks for the live stream. There's another $40 in your account to get you to the next car show or drag meet. We'll have to send Steve a sticker. I think he deserves one.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. Yeah. We should have Steve's address. I've got it there.
I believe so.
I've got it there. I'm sure of it. If not, I'll give you a message. We'll send something down for you. Where were you going with that? Thanks, Steve. Thank you.
Just some more comments.
That does help us heaps.
Dan Jess says he'll take the Ford truck all day, but Tesla do push the tech. They got the torque. They get in the range. Not bad. And Mad Kiwi with the comment, diamonds are forever. So they certainly are.
Man, Steve's legend. You don't have to donate every time you watch, mate. We do appreciate it, though, but please don't feel obliged to. If anyone does want to, maybe Steve's kicked it off tonight. You can also just hit the $sign. We've got our donations page on
the
website. Steve's donated so much to us. He's got my bank details.
Yeah.
He is by far the biggest supporter that we've got. So done a lot. He's right up there. Actually, he's not by far. Superformance is also a big supporter, but Steve's actually right up there with Superformance.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate it. But if not, click that $sign. Throw us $5 if you want, and help us continue on. Or buy a shirt or a sticker. Get something for your money.
There's a combo deal.
Get something for your money. Buy something off us. How do you get some merch?
On the overtakinglane.com.au website, of course.
And then I'll flick and we'll give you a cool story. And we'll get off electric cars and we'll give you a cool story. Actually, it's sort of electric.
Yeah. We've got a couple more comments, though.
Right, quickly.
Victor said, I'm just waiting for the Mopar to come out with a HEM-E. Trevor Smith said, electric vehicles being LS swapped would be exciting news. Shane Fitzgerald donated $20 for your trouble. Don't know if it came through yet. You're a legend.
Did it bring?
I don't.
Or did you do it on the website?
If you did it through the website, then it won't come up on here.
But it will. It will go through.
It will, yeah.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
You're an absolute legend.
All right. Let's talk about sort of electric story. Because I said it's not an electric story, but it sort of is.
I can play this one for Shane, hopefully. He donated this one 2 months ago. That was when we were at Kenda.
Ah! Shane's a regular donator as well.
He is.
See?
I'll pop that one up because it was the same amount too.
He's dropping us 20 all the time. That's good stuff.
Alright, Zig's off. Check you later. Got to go fix some shit boxes tomorrow. No worries. Have a great night.
Look forward to seeing some more videos coming up from you as well. Alright. Next story. We're doing the next story?
We are. Steve said, thanks guys, I'll keep supporting for as long as you bring great content. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
Continue to bring, because you guys enjoy it. We'll always continue to bring. And if you can't donate, that's okay. Share our videos out, guys, as well, is the other thing to do for us to help us out, help us get our views up.
And Mad Kiwi said, Dave, can you do payment plans for stickers? $1 a week for the next 4 years.
How's the New Zealand dollar work for us?
$1 a week for the next 4 years. We'll do that.
Is your dollar better than ours?
That works out, doesn't it? Yeah. $1 a week for 4 years.
Well, it's a bit harsh.
It's a payment plan.
That's like stickers every month. That's a monthly sticker pack. Monthly sticker subscription. All right, next story. Let's move on. Because, and I did say it was sort of an electric story because it's a hybrid story.
But it's not just any hybrid. It's the Corvette.
The CV8 Corvette.
C8.
C8. I'm going to put
C8.
CV8. Sorry, it's a C8. I screwed that up. We'll have to fix that.
It's gonna
fix.
It's gonna be packing 671 kilowatts.
Yeah, now this is the thing that's exciting about the hybrid in this.
Or 900 horsepower.
900 horsepower.
Because you always tell me to say horsepower.
Yeah, because I like to know horsepower. What's exciting about this is we've already done the story on the Corvette 2020 Corvette coming out, and it didn't have these power numbers, right? But now they drop a twin turbo in it and a hybrid motor, and they push out a 900 horsepower package, right?
And not only that, it makes it all drive.
Yes, that's even better as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got? Tell us a bit about info about it.
I don't know. I
You
didn't
don't
read this one yet.
Oh, well, just read it.
I am.
Yeah. Do you want me to read it?
I'm getting there. I'm trying to work out where to start from.
Okay. The story. Now, there's a story on this on whichcar.com, .au, and
It's a flat plane crank V8.
I'll let you know that anyone that tells you that electric powertrains are going to ruin modern cars is wrong. And how do they know this? Because today they have news that the Corvette C8 ZR1 will pack a reported 671 kilowatt punch thanks to the hybrid power. It does this with an electrified powertrain that is solely focused on power, not economy, which is fantastic news for all the Florida lawyers that will buy one to escape angry gators in the Bayou. Wheels first reported that the C8 Corvette flagship would be a hybrid in 2017, and news has emerged overnight from the United States that they were bang on the money. Motor Trend is making the most recent claim, reporting the electric power will aid a twin-turbo flat-plane crank V8 in producing a not insignificant 671 kilowatt or a neat 900 horsepower. The sources also told them that due to the compact nature of the new platform, the only location available for the batteries is to be located under the bonnet, paving way for electric motors to be placed on the front axle, giving the C8 ZR1 all-wheel drive. Motor Trend claims a third motor could be placed between the engine and transmission. That would result in a similar hybrid powertrain to that seen in the Honda NSX, and would allow the C8 ZR1 to have torque vectoring electric power up front on corner exit.
There you go. Well, I think that's about it for the electric hybrid news, but there's something else too that's exciting with this.
Tell me more.
The C8R.
What do you know about the C8R?
Well, it's a racing model.
Right.
It's fitted with a 5.5 litre twin-turbo flat-plane crank V8, which produces a BOP restricted 373 kilowatts and 651 newton meters of torque, which is actually pretty exciting. It looks pretty cool. It's a little bit lower. Got some nice aero on it. That's pretty much it. They're going to be fairly mechanically similar, but it is unclear whether the road and track ones will share the same displacement.
Yeah, it's interesting. We don't know about how the batteries in the hybrid version will be run on for recharging, whether it's regenerative charging or not, and they're not saying yet whether it'll be a plug-in system allowing for overnight type charging. So, but
could be like a curve system, charges on braking, things like that.
But it's how you make an electric car cool is have a petrol engine involved as well, and 900 horsepower. That works for me.
Right, we got a couple comments. Shane said, "Now that looks good looking more. That looks good looking more and more like a Ferrari.
Looks slightly better than the Tesla Cybertruck."
Mid-engine and coming right-hand drive to the worldwide sales certainly is. Frames are dropping. Ooh, they did a little bit. They've stopped now. Hopefully it's back. The internet's all over the place tonight.
Damn it.
Victor said, "Jeebus, that's fairly potent for a stock unit." And he also said, "Are Motor Trend demanding it?"
Yes.
Jonny Skidpig, there is a little rumble outside here. No drops yet. Well, we'll smash out the last story and get into the quiz for you before it starts to rain too much.
Yeah.
Dan Jazz says, thumbs up for the vet. Love power adder rather than range extenders.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Sherrington, I hate the mid-engine thing. The bonnet on a vet should always be more than half the car. Steve said, my car has 260 kilowatts at the engine. Maybe a fraction more with exhaust and intake and mods. When I hear of 900 horsepower, I'm thinking WTF. Victor Bitter says, it does look good. And Mafiaboysworld, yeah, I know, Scott, but they reached the limit of that chassis, so they had to go MR instead of FR.
Yeah.
Let's kick it into the last story, which is actually, I was reading this and it's different. It's interesting. A car subscription service similar to Stan.
Yeah, so
Netflix or...
So Carly is a car subscription service.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's like Netflix or whatever, but for your car.
Yeah. So you rent a car on a month-by-month basis.
So you pay a monthly fee and you can go pick up that car whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yep. Well, actually, you take the car home. You don't just pick it up whenever you want.
Ah.
And you can change car at any time, things like that as well, as far as I'm aware.
And it's a little bit like what they were talking about with Holden or GM
renting out cars
last week.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is a subscription service, whereas Holden's one was just doing car rentals.
That's right. So there's no lock-in contract. Yeah, think of it as Netflix for car industry.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can just... I don't know what the cost is. Did you find out the cost?
Well, so I'll quickly read through this. This is on honey.9.com.au. I didn't even know that was a website. There you go.
I found it.
So this is from Chris Noon, who is the CEO of Carly. He said, subscription makes it easy for you to get the car that you want at the time that you need it. Younger generations compared to baby boomers don't have the same attachment to owning things. They quite often see that owning things like cars is a burden and actually limits their lifestyle and limits and what they want to do with their life. He also adds that as the Christmas break nears, Carly makes it easy to jump online and hire a car to suit your needs and have it delivered the very next day. There's no paperwork to fill out. You don't have to visit a car dealer to get all that done. You don't have to wait for finance approval. It's just a very simple online process. You could be driving in the car the next day. They also offer an online pass for tolls, as it is tough to avoid tolls when getting around the city, where you can register your credit card and car online to avoid getting fined for the tolls. And cars with Carly start at $480 for a used car and go up, with Mr. Noon telling you, Honey, that you could be driving around in a brand new car for $800 a month and never have to worry about depreciation, registration, insurance, or servicing.
There you go.
There you go.
Now what's my story? Clicking off of it. Oh, the wrong thing.
Can I grab that car? Is that possible? You reckon that's
Grab that
$800
one.
a month?
Grab that one.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that was just a picture I found that was not related in any way. So, sorry, I was just looking because my picture had frozen up again. I thought we might have been dropping frames.
A couple, yeah.
Playing up a little bit.
Yeah, it's all over the
Is
shop.
it still on the mobile internet?
I am.
It is on there?
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't coming up on mine.
No, I'm not.
No, I think that's the
Problem.
problem.
The Wi-Fi, yeah. There's no other internet on here.
Yeah, I think it's died. Do you want me to fix that before we go to the quiz?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That's why we lost frames, because we're back on normal internet.
We're on DSL.
On the cable.
Yeah, DSL, basically DSL here. It's not very quick. Johnny said GM has always wanted to go mid-engine since the 70s with the Corvette. Jamie said, had the privilege of a tour of the Overtaking Lane set recently. Very cool to be there, and I can assure you these chaps work hard to keep us entertained. Thank you very much. I didn't even hear about that. There you go.
There you go. Try again.